Once you put the suit on, you become that character, and you really try to make that character your own, and you walk around as that character. So you really have to get in the mindset of being Prospector Pete. I think of Pete sort of as totally full of energy, full of just spirit for Long Beach State. His home is the mid, in the pyramid. Just when he sees the fans, when I see the fans, just getting crazy, having fun, just having a good time, and wanting them to have a good time in the process. Mm-hmm. Watch the game as though nobody's watching you, and just completely go all out. Like, if we're close, you go out there, you act like you're nervous, because you actually are nervous watching the game. And if we hit a big shot, just let everything out, let the emotion out. And once you hear your favorite song, the band's playing a really good song, go out there and just dance. Having your favorite things that you can go to, like your little bag of tricks. Like, I go out there probably once a game and start rocking out the one-arm push-ups, and that usually gets the crowd going. They have a good time with that. And people will even ask me if I miss it during a game. They'll be like, "So what's up with the one-arm push-ups? You didn't do it." I'm like, "My bad. I was hoping we would have one more time out. I couldn't fit it in there." But yeah, once people start recognizing that it's me in the suit, that's when it's really cool. It's really rewarding. I actually wrestled in high school, but when I came here, we didn't have a wrestling program. Mm-hmm. And I had heard, Long Beach State was the only school that I even applied to. I didn't want to go anywhere else. Long Beach State is in my family, and I always wanted to come here. I represent Kappa Sigma as well, even when I'm Prospector Pete. But CSU will be first, always representing the 49ers, no matter who it is or how it is. Once I show up to, say, a Long Beach State versus Fullerton game, there is real hatred there. I mean, I may have some friends who go to Cal State Fullerton, but there is definite hatred. I mean, it's just as big of a rivalry as UCLA, USC, the Dodgers versus the Giants, whatever you can think of in sports. Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton do not like each other. It always is to the boiling point whenever the two groups of fans are together, and I'm prepared for that. When I get into the mascot costume, I need to be prepared to embody that rivalry. It's a job, just like anything else. I get paid to do what I do, so I need to provide the service that I'm being paid for. Mm-hmm. There are duties that I need to meet. I need to be there. I need to give 110% of whatever I can do, just like any other job. The only difference is I love what I do. I love going to work. This Saturday, I'm going to be in the United Spirit Association National Championship, competing with other mascots from around the country. And you put together a routine. It has to have a theme, props, cut music, sound effects. It's got to be funny, and it's got to incorporate the crowd and the collegiate aspect as well. That is my Super Bowl, basically. That is what I prepare for and what I can't wait for. It was actually the first time I'd ever competed as a mascot, and I had no idea what the heck I was doing. But I am no stranger to performing. When I was a kid, I won a junior national championship in ice skating. And I know, random. And I was also in musical theater for 3 years in high school. So I was that guy who went from 5th period musical theater with basically all girls, and then to 6th period wrestling practice. So strange to say the least. But I love performing, and I knew that I was going to have to put on a good performance, a great performance, to be able to compete with these other great mascots. It gets hotter than hell in that thing. You have to go underneath the bleachers sometimes. I take off the head and get a breath and get some water. Definitely have to stay hydrated in a mascot costume. it's just so much fun that, I can't complain. I think I've got one of the best jobs in the world. I get to be a human cartoon character.